This is gonna be a short little video about animation canceling. Well, I always say it's gonna be short, but always ends up being longer than I anticipated. Um, I'm gonna just take all my gear off. Well, not all of it, but just the basic stuff, and just to lower that damage. So I'm just lowering my damage to give Wraith some longevity on in the duel. All right. For those of you who haven't played many MMOs, animation canceling is the act of reducing the time your character has in motion by canceling the animation, thus increasing the amount of hits you do per second. So let's say I do slash, right? The animation is the animation is kind of slow, but the animation on the opponent is very long. So pretty much this animation needs to be shortened. Alright, I'm gonna tell Wraith next time. I'm gonna tell Wraith to actually flip the next time I do slash. Now you see what just happened there? That is the result of letting slash animation go through. If someone decides to flip in the air, which is pressing spacebar, the next hit will do 0 damage. Okay, now, okay. All right, so I'm gonna tell him not to flip this time, and you'll see the difference. Boom! You see how the hit actually lands. See the 6K number jump pop up for the landslide. That's because flip negates damage for 1.5 seconds. It's not in the description, either due to poor translation or poor coding, but it negates damage. Now, what you want to do is to cancel the flip animation, which will look something like this. So you don't want to give them time to actually flip in the air. You want them to land on the ground as fast as possible. So they will get the slash debuff, which boosts your damage for 2.5 seconds, but they won't be able to flip because you put them back on the ground. See? So you cancel that animation by using electric dive. Electric dive stomps the person to the ground. So see if I can do this in a different angle. Whoops. Yeah, I can't because of the camera angling. Okay, I wish I can give you a better look of it on a different angle, but look how he doesn't stay in the air for long thanks to electric dive. See, he's on the ground already, standing. That stops him from flipping. Whoops. So that actually stops him from flipping. Slash is the most important skill in PvP for a guardian. You have to land it, but if you risk them flipping, then it's all going to be for nothing. So you want to make sure you stop the flip. So you get the bonus slash damage, and you have them on the ground to DPS as much as you can within the time period. All right, let's have Wraith heal. Okay, next I'm gonna talk about Blade Dance. Now, Blade Dance is pretty much procced every time you do the first swing of your left click combo. See? One click and then you go. One click and then you go. It's not the second hits. The third hits, only the first hit proc it. So it's not the second or third consecutive hits. It's just the first hit. So those of you who spam the full swing combo are not actually causing the Blade Dance to go any more times than the first. Okay, so I'm going to re-record the last part, pretty much just showing the full Bazaka combo and the amount of damage outputs. Thanks to Wrath or Wraith or how you pronounce it. It's pretty much just a bunch of commands with short animations in a short period of time, and you might cancel some like the left click and the slash animation, but it's all really fast. Let's try this again. Okay, that's the combo. It's really fast. It's a burst. it does probably like 40k damage on a cloth in 3 seconds. And so, re-equip my gear. I'll pop Bazaka and I'll do the combo, but a lot faster. See now, all that happened within 3 seconds. And see the amount of HP damage I've done. So it's really reliable. Here's another skill I'm going to show you too, which is the slash Razor Tempest, which is pretty simple. Make your opponent bleed. You spin, slash them, spin, and you take out their HP really fast because of the slash. The slash boosts damage by 56% for 2 seconds. I mean 2.5 seconds. It doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's a lot more than you think. Okay, now I'm gonna be showing you guys the Blade Dance Razor Tempest combo, and I'll show it again in slow motion so you guys can get a better look. Okay. Okay, and this is like Nally Moon doing some of her form of animation cancels with her Razor Tempest. As you can see, the extra blade dance while she spins. I'll slow it down at the end. I'll do a compilation at the end. But yeah, she does it pretty fast and well too. Okay, so that pretty much sums up the Bazaka video of animation canceling. Bazaka is the most reliant on animation canceling. I'll do videos about animation canceling on my other builds because I'm still working on those videos too in the future. But Bazaka is the most animation cancel heavy mastery. So please enjoy. Leave any comments. Please subscribe. I always appreciate that. And like, I'll be sure to answer as many questions as I can here and there in the video. Been a little bit busy, but I'm trying to crank these videos out on my build as soon as I get the chance. Or I'm not like planking in my bed sleeping. But yeah, thanks guys.